Welcome back to the show. We got a great one lined up for you today. The market's moving the right way, and you're going to love it. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show. You can follow us on Twitter, YouTube, and digperspectives.com for exclusive content. Right now, $2.23 trillion market cap for crypto. It's going the right way this morning. We're up 2.8%. Bitcoin 60,000 plus now. We love seeing that. Ethereum 2,600. It's been stuck there. 24 to 2,600. It's just been floating back and forth, but we'll see. And remember, the ETFs for Ethereum are off and running. So a Tether market cap, 117 billion plus. USDC market cap at number 6 spot is 35 billion plus. Remember, the real USD stablecoin is coming very soon, possibly with inside a month here. We're looking any day. September 30th is the end of Q3. So on or about the end of Q3 is what Brad Garlinghouse said. I'm paraphrasing. So any day now. Could be today. Could be tomorrow. Could be by September 30th. So eyes open for that. We're up 4.3 at 60 cents right now. 4.3 in the last 24. Of the 6% we're up on the 7 days. So most of that in the last 24. Look at the range of price here between 57 and 61 cents. You can see we're dancing at the top. So hopefully that trend keeps going here. And we know that we just had a golden cross happen. And I think this is where that positive price action is coming from. And there's a lot of technical analysts out here this morning. The chatter is amongst us and it's rising quickly. I mean, there's a lot of people saying great things and I love hearing it. And I know you will too. Very quickly, I want to remind people where you can get institutional custody as a retail investor. And guess what? There's another perk. You can buy all your crypto or your gold and silver tax-free with iTrust Capital and your IRA. But I'm going to make it even better. If you click the link below and get started today, you can also register for the ultimate USC football VIP experience. And I want to tell you something. I've been to this. I went last year, and I hope I get to go again because I'm going to tell you something. It is an amazing VIP experience. I mean, they should put amazing, unbelievable, incredible VIP experience because that's exactly what this is, and it's remarkable. And I don't mind telling you that you will be around the iTrust Capital crew, and they are remarkable to a person. Super, super great people. I mean, and it is just the energy there is so incredible. The game was remarkable. I mean, wow, what a time. So make sure you sign up. There's only so much available for that. So make sure if you want to get into it, do it. And make sure you definitely open up that iTrust Capital account, get your tax-free crypto, and institutional custody. That's what you get when you're at iTrust. Former SEC Chairman Jay Clayton. Oh, God, I can't. Trump's economic policy is better than Kamala's. Well, didn't exactly need Jay to say that, but Jay's not exactly a good guy either, but that's for another day.
Here's what I think the right message is and why I expect that the Trump message is going to be more appealing when you look at it closely, which is, where does growth come from? Growth can come from a couple of things. Energy. If we have lower energy costs, that's going to reduce the impact on consumers. It's also going to foster growth. If we continue to be tech leaders, when we're tech leaders, we get the benefit of growth around the globe. We only have 360 million people. There's 8 billion people in the world. When they get hooked in to a digital economy, we all benefit greatly. Capital allocation. We're better at allocating capital than anybody else in the world. 4% of the world population, we allocate over 50% of the world's capital. Focus on those things and competence in government. That's how you get real growth. That's how you get real wage growth for the people in the middle 80% of the economy. Yeah. This idea that you're going to go out and sort of say some prices are good and some prices are bad, right. It's lunacy. But here's what I think the right message is.
There you have it. And then he talks about plugging the rest of the world into the digital economy with the citizens of the United States. I'm like, hey, Jay, why don't you go ahead and tell the audience that you're the reason that we're not at that stage today? Because you're the guy, like a coward, who sued Ripple and then left office, right? You were also a Trump appointee back when he didn't have the clarity that he's found today, now that his ass is out of office. But that's okay. You know, people learn and grow. Apparently Jay's growing also, right? Oh, God, what are these people? I wanted to bring this up. Any of you remember this? How many OGs we got in this space? Anybody else remember and happened to notice at the time? This is going all the way back to 2019 July, baby. Anyone else happen to notice that the president at the time of the United States uses the XRP Tipbot? Oh, yeah, remember that? Right there, it showed up on your Twitter account right next to your follow button. The XRP Tipbot when you have it loaded. You know, I know We'd Say Win from XRP Labs was talking about bringing the Tipbot back. I am begging him to bring it back. And, you know, it was costly and he was trying to offer it for free. Well, you know what? The world isn't built on free. And a lot of that side of the community has really devastated their self by trying to insist that everything be done with no cost or that everyone just do everything for free. And that isn't the way the world runs, right? I actually want to be the first paying customer of the XRP Tipbot. Now, let me tell you why. Not only because it's great and it works, but more than that, it is the only thing I have seen to date for retail investors and retail consumers, more importantly, can use every single day. And boy, did it find use case immediately. And, you know, I've said this in interviews with Blockchain Backer. I've said it with others. I think Chris Dangerfield, shout out to them. And I've said, you know, if developers want to make a difference on the XRP ledger, simply find something that we use every day in our everyday consumer lives and make it better using the XRP ledger. And then everyone will use it. And they will use it every day, just like the thing that's inefficient that we're using today. The XRP Tipbot does that. The XRP Tipbot instantly created its own economy and world of being able to move value amongst ourselves. You know, just like a larger version of that is coming for X as a super app. Will XRP be involved? I don't know, but I'll pay for it, we'd say, and I'd love to be the first advertised customer. Your app is incredible. The XRP Tipbot has amazing use case, and I don't know of a single better item on the consumer front that is the best business card out here floating around every single day with millions and millions and millions of people using a platform like X. I hope we can get it on every social media platform. Moving on. I want you to listen to this clip and hear how resolved it is by Chief Legal Officer Stuart Alderati. Take a listen.
The next steps here. By when is Ripple obligated to pay that fine? And when that happens, is that the end of this chapter that started back in December 2020 when the SEC slapped Ripple with charges? Or do you expect an appeal from the SEC? Can that even happen at this stage? Or are we finally done with this legal battle?
Well, in our minds, we are finally done. The fine pursuant to the court's order needs to be paid in 30 days, and we will do that. The SEC certainly has the option to pursue an appeal. I think they've got 60 days to make that determination. But again, we're focused on the finality that this order gives Ripple. We want to focus on continuing to grow our business both globally and domestically.
The next steps here. By when is Ripple?
All right, so I'm playing that clip for you. And sorry I couldn't get a stop there, but I'm playing that clip for you so you can know how resolved Ripple is on the matter. So they're really leaning in and vocalizing publicly, and I'm sure privately, that they're ready to resolve this. They're making that very clear. So I think the reason they're being so vocal is because they understand the SEC is not ready to put the fight down, right? So we'll see what happens here. And there are some things that we're going to discuss in the second video today that may change every single bit of this. So make sure you catch both videos today. But let's keep moving on as we set that tone. Bitcoin is banned in multiple countries, including many across the Middle East. Ashley Prosper, rightfully so, reminds all of us that XRP and XLM are both Sharia compliant. You do the math. if you're not following Ashley Prosper, let's go ahead and get that done today, right? You know, shout out to Ashley. But the reason I'm showing you this, especially these two pieces back to back, here we have Chief Legal Officer from Ripple showing you they are ready to put the fight down and move forward. We are highlighting here, as Ashley Prosper rightfully so does, Bitcoin is banned in multiple countries, but XRP and XLM are Sharia compliant. They're compliant in places that it's very difficult to get compliance, okay? And the way I wanted to show that is that if you're going to have Bitcoin banned in multiple countries and a world-connected digital economy moving all kinds of money and tokens around, you're going to need bridge assets to be able to deal with this, because some countries will and some countries won't accept, right? So this is why I'm showing you this, and the nature of the use case of XRP and XLM are quickly rising to the surface, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why we always ask the question, could Ripple become the next big bank, you know, like the Federal Reserve? That's the question. They literally are about to launch their own digital US dollar that will be highly regulated and highly transparent. Now think of that for a moment. That's a printing press, okay? A highly regulated printing press that will also be supported by the backstop of XRP, which has its own escrow, and there will be no more of. So I can see how this is unfolding, and it's unfolding beautifully. Now, it's not unfolding as fast as any one of us would like, but nevertheless, take a look at this. A recently released report, and I mean recent release report on Palau's National Government Payment Service has revealed a significant level of contact between Ripple and the International Monetary Fund. Uh-oh. Listen, when you got developers jacked up over it, you know it's positive. Shout out to Vet and XRP Cafe, Adam and the team over there, who just had amazing news to be working and partnered with SBI, with NFTs. I mean, things are getting in place. Take a look at this. Palau pleased with the pilot program of running their national payment system using the XRP ledger. Palau Ministry of Finance and Ripple extend their gratitude to all participants of Phase 2A for the outstanding support and valuable contributions in advancing here Palau's economy towards prosperous and sustainable future. That's what we're talking about here. This is absolutely remarkable, ladies and gentlemen. And here, obviously, the IMF technical assistance team to Palau. Now, I want to let you know how small Palau is. That's why I believe the test went on there. Palau does use the US dollar there, and it made sense that they would test a digital US dollar there. I always believed, and we discussed when Palau first started the pilot program, that it was a pilot test for the US digital dollar, and I believe it to be so. And I believe we're seeing even more so just how involved Ripple is with that. And I think it makes even more sense to know that they're connected to FedNow as well. To understand that the IMF is tied into this little country, right? And its pilot program tells me that there are much bigger implications to come. This is absolutely exciting to me, especially knowing that we could be seeing the release of this very, very soon. And even more bullish news now. And this is from Vet again. The first trust lines to the RLUSD Issuer account with actual significant XRP balances. So we're looking at all this test stuff being done, and he's saying here essentially that what you're seeing is the first trust line to the RLUSD Issuer account with actual significant XRP balances. So that is huge, because what he's saying is this RLOD account has over 51 million XRP, and it's likely in exchange, but not labeled which one. Neither are the others. So this is all lining up here. If anyone has done any of the sleuth, feel free to comment, right? You know, so this is great too. World Be Free says, interesting. We're going to have World Be Free and Simon, I believe it is, on the show soon. I haven't reached out to you guys, but if you're listening, I haven't forgot you. We got a lot of people. We're going to get you on. Interesting to see what happens with this. Looking forward to reading the comments on the post. Thank you for everything you do. Have a great day. Absolutely. Appreciate Vet and everything that goes on there. No question about it. They're crushing it. And here we see that golden cross that we mentioned earlier, ladies and gentlemen. It's right here, staring you in the face. And you know what? we've seen price action because of it, right? So we're up 6% or what have you. So, and that's not nothing to sneeze at, but it's not nothing to say we're in a bull run. But that golden cross, the last couple times that that's happened, we saw a bull run. Now, whether it will be 10x or whether it will be 650 or 1000x, I don't know. But we're here for it, right? And I remind everybody of the chart I showed yesterday of Eggrad Crypto, that we could see the YOLO band, the XRP to BTC chart, which could put us in the next 6 to 12 months in the $10 range. $10.83, I believe, is the number I came up with yesterday with the conversion rate here. So it doesn't mean it will happen, but this is a window of opportunity, and it could jump up to that top upper band. So and then break through that channel and take us all the way to $10 plus. So keep an eye out, head on a swivel, because one of these days we are going to wake up. And there's going to be a much different price going around town than we were thinking the night before. All right, listen, we're going into the Freedom Zone. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. It's just my digital perspectives. I hope you will join us in the Freedom Zone, ladies and gentlemen. digperspectives.com. Click the Freedom Zone. Come on in. Or join us this Wednesday for our private call, weekly private call. Join the DPMG and get the Freedom Zone for free. Learn how to use the XRP Ledger automated market makers and gap fill your knowledge and be surrounded by people not involved in the cesspool that is social media, but having the real conversations every week, every day inside of that group to really make sure not only are they creating their wealth, but they're learning how to protect and maintain and grow it as well. And that is something that means a lot to me and everybody else in that group. If it means a lot to you, join the DPMG and get the Freedom Zone for free. Or just join the Freedom Zone for next to nothing and help support the channel, get all your videos with 0 Google ads, private access to a full Telegram group, and so much more. So we'll see you inside. Let's get started right now. All right.